Welcome to the Jeremiah Show. Today, I want to start by playing a little game of trivia with you. So, are you ready for the first question? Here it is. Can you name one Grammy nominated composer who can play a full orchestral cue, create a Disney EDM track for Star Wars, perform a main stage EDM anthem, and a stadium packed, who can set the musical tone at Disneyland and produce an acclaimed folk track? If you don't know the answer, that's okay. I'm going to tell you before we go to break. Okay, here's the second question. You had no idea when you showed up today you were going to be playing a trivia homework assignment with me. Here's the second question. What is a proto-theme park? And again, if you don't know, that's okay, because I'm going to tell you right now. A proto-theme park is an early form of today's modern theme park, with immersive environments and narrative elements and electric lighting, live music. Proto-theme parks were designed to entertain and transport their visitors to other worlds. The World's Fairs, such as the 1893 Chicago World's Fair, were the first proto-theme parks. And then next came amusement parks like Coney Island. From the 1890s to the 1920s, amusement parks defined mass amusement culture. And parks like Luna Park and Dreamland combined rides with architecture, spectacle, and this is important, constant music, designed to create sensory overload. The music attracted crowds with loud sounds that signaled excitement, and the music at the early amusement parks included brass bands and barkers, and later came mechanical instruments, pulling people in from all over the city. They could hear it. The most popular of these mechanical instruments was the kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope, I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. A steam-powered, piercingly loud instrument, and it became the carnival's signature sound. It was mounted on carousels and circus wagons so it could be heard all across town, and it was the carousels that pioneered ride-specific music, using live organists or mechanical band organs to create synchronized music. Mechanical music with coin-operated organs and player pianos allowed parks to maintain a constant musical atmosphere without the cost of employing live musicians. And they used music to shape the emotion, the joy that you would have on the ride, the speed, the danger, the romance. These world fairs and amusement parks were the blueprints for modern theme parks like Disneyland, which opened in 1955. Disney perfected the narrative-driven music experience. But Disneyland's real innovation was intentional sound design. It unified the music and the rides theme to create unique sonic identities for each land in the park. The change was gentle but really transformative. Music shifted from a backdrop to a key part of the experience, shaping the atmosphere. Again, bringing out emotions and becoming an integral part of the journey. Pirates of the Caribbean cleverly used sea shanty style elements to perfectly sync with the action and the atmosphere. The Haunted Mansion added spooky twists on grim, grinning ghosts to change the mood as you move from room to room. That one used to scare me. And it's a small world. I'm sure it still does. And It's a Small World showed us how a single melody can capture different cultures and locations around the world. And before blockbuster film composers entered the parks, Disneyland's sound was shaped by a small group of studio musicians who defined themed entertainment. These were early Disney composers like George Bruns, Buddy Baker, and Oliver Wallace, and they adapted animation scoring techniques to physical space and writing looping music that could run endlessly without listener fatigue. This is an area in which my featured guest today knows very, very well. He was nominated this year for a Grammy for Best Instrumental Composition for his piece Opening, created for Walt Disney's Epcot test track. Trained at the Boston Conservatory and Berklee College of Music, his career ignited when Hans Zimmer invited him to join Remote Control Productions, where he contributed to blockbuster scores, including Pirates of the Caribbean, The Dark Knight, Madagascar, Kung Fu Panda, and The Holiday. So, have you guessed the answer to the first question yet? The question was, can you name one Grammy-nominated composer who can play a full orchestral cue, a Disney EDM track for Star Wars, a main stage EDM anthem, and a sold-out arena, and a folk track? If you guessed Grammy-nominated composer Zain Effendi, you were correct. We're going to take a short break right now and listen to Zain Effendi's EDM track for Star Wars from the Disney-themed land, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Here's Gula Mookie, and don't go anywhere. Zain Effendi is coming up next.